Hi, it's Jane here from craftwithjayne.co.uk. Today I am bringing you this cute little gift box. Works really well for some Christmas treats. It's quite plain and simple, nice classic design. Got a window to show you what the treats are inside, and I've actually put a layer in here as well, so if you did have something that didn't fill the whole space, you would get a bit of background as well. So for this project I'm going to be using these pre-cut and pre-scored gift boxes, and they're called Kraft gift boxes. So I'll just get one out. This pack comes with 10, I think. Yeah, 10. And they're just so clever. And you can see that it just comes like that. It's even got your double-sided sticky tape on it. So I'll just get my bone folder out and fold one of these up for you. Really handy size. I've used these in the past for gift boxes for cards, so you can make cards to go in them. I've also made mini cards, like square cards, and then made an infill to go inside and put some tags as well, which I might do in a future project, because that one seems to always go down well when I do that one. Quite handy. And just doing these side ones just here, and then I'm going to make the box up, and that'll give us the simple basic box structure that we can decorate together. So I'm using the Boughs of Holly lovely festive set for this one, but you can use this for anything. It doesn't have to be Christmassy, but I happen to love Christmas. And oh no, don't want to take that one off yet. I'll do the bottom of the box first. So that one off there, and then these two ends just here. So I'm going to make the base up first, and then I'll make the lid to fit around the base. Okay, so simple part now is to just bend everything in and just try and get it as straight as possible, like that basically. And then do that, on the 4 bits that make up the bottom of the box. Just like that. Press it in as you do it. There we go. And then this one just like that. And then this one like that. So I've got all 4 of my sides in. You can use your bone folder just inside, like this. There we go, and that's done. Now I'm going to remove I'm going to pick it off actually, a bit easier. I'll pick off these bits here, and I'll make sure it fits around the base of my box to start with. Okay, so I'm going to bring that down. I'll bring that down like this, and then I'll push this in here, and I'll try to bring this down nice and straight, press it down, and then I'll do the same with this side, so it just fits very snugly like that. And there you go. And that is your gift box made up. So I'll open this up now. And as you can see, nice little shallow gift box with this lovely window, so you can put something in here that's going to look beautiful coming through. So for this I've used the Boughs of Holly designer series paper, which is this paper just here, and I love it. It's got poinsettias on it, it's got some amazing patterns, and it's got some great other sides to it as well. So this is one of my favourite patterns. I've used quite a lot of this paper, and on the back side of it I've got this beautiful paper here, and it's got the evening evergreen. I don't know if it's got soft succulent in it, but that feels soft succulent to me, so I think I'm going to pair it with those colours. So I've cut my paper out, and this measures 4.5, I believe, by 6. I'm going to just literally be popping it just on the inside of my box like that. And I'm just going to do that with some Stampin seal. So I'll just literally do a couple of runs. There you go. And then pop it in. Because it's going to be laying on the back, it'll be absolutely fine. And that just lays like that, and then I'll cover my box up, and look, you've got this amazing background in there just like that. So, right, I'm going to do very similar box because I love this classic design, and I've got an idea for what I'm going to put inside here as well to gift. So I do want to have some similar gifts to give people. So I'm going to get some ribbon out. So the ribbon that I'm going to use is this beautiful gold ribbon, which is called the shimmer ribbon. I love this ribbon. You can see I've used it just there, and I'm going to be using the evening evergreen, and this is called the open weave ribbon as well, just there. So I'm going to tie the open weave ribbon just like this. Oops, got it. There you go. Just like this. At this point, I'll just get myself a little bit more slack, and I'm just going to do a little bow at the top of the box about here, and then you can wiggle the bow up and down, so it doesn't matter if you get the bow slightly off. You could do the bow at the bottom and then wiggle it to the top, completely up to you. So I will start off by doing just a single bow like that, and just pull it in, make it sure it's nice and tight. Lovely. And then I'm going to snip off with my paper snips. I'm just going to snip off, and let's have a look. I'm going to try and keep the angle like, oops, the same. There we go. So that's just there. It holds, it's to the side of the box. It's not going to obscure what's inside, and it makes quite a cute little pattern. So now I'm going to tie some of this underneath it, and I'm going to do a little bow. So I'll just wonder if I've got enough. I might just take a little bit more, sorry. There we go, just a little bit like that, tie it a bit tighter and pull it. There we go. How cute is this? So loving that. And then I will snip my gold ribbon as well. There we go. So that is the ribbon tied just there. So that's starting to come together quite nicely there, isn't it? Right, so next I'm going to do a tiny bit of stamping with you. So I've got a piece of my basic white just here, and I'm going to start with the soft succulent, because I mentioned that I was going to use soft succulent and evening evergreen for this. And the stamp set that I'm using is the Coordinating Leaves of Holly stamp set and dies. So if I open it up, I'll show you that I normally stick a magnet sheet on the inside of my stamp set and just pop my dies directly onto it, just so I can keep them all together. It just makes it a little bit easier when I'm crafting. And you can see it's well used, and it's a photopolymer set. So I'm going to use that, and I will just ink up my basic stamp like this, press down, pull up, and that's lovely. So I'll pop that to one side, and then I'm going to get out my evening evergreen, and this is an overlay stamp. Now I normally need to be right on top of the paper to do this, so bear with me. So the idea is that you stamp this one up, get a nice cover just like that, and then hopefully you won't be able to see my hair, so apologies if you can, hairline, and you just press it down, leave it for a few seconds so it picks up, and then pull it up. How lovely is that? And you get this beautiful two-toned sort of stamping just like that. So I'm going to do one of these, die cut it out. I've also die cut out absolutely loads. So I've die cut out some shapes like this of some of the dies. So this one is that die just there. It's cut out this lovely shape, and then you've got these pieces here which I can put another piece of cardstock behind them to make a colour, and you can see that I've done that with quite a few of these already. Just say like that one there. So I've used that beautiful gold paper on top of that, and I'll be using that in this project. So when I make up a card and a batch, I always make up extras and pop them in here so that I can do some quick crafting afterwards. This is the stamped images that I've die cut out. So I've used on this one Real Red and cherry cobbler to make the slightly edges of the berries. And as you saw, I did soft succulent and even evergreen for that one. And then I've also used some of the die cuts just here, and I've used evening evergreen as a background and as the foreground here, and I've used this beautiful gold paper. It's so luxe, it's beautiful. It's called Distressed Gold, and it comes in 12 by 12 and you get 2 sheets. It is such a reasonable thing to purchase, and it's just beautiful. Very, very handy for Christmas. Okay, so all I've got is 3 of the leaves cut out and my berries, and then I've used the stamp set once again to do a Christmas wishes. So on the last box I did season's greeting, and it's got a cute little sentiment strip just there to die cut out, so I've used that to die cut it out. Okay, so that is there. I'm just going to get my box back out, and I'm going to get my Stampin' seal back out, and I'm going to start off with my stamped image. And I'm literally just going to pop a little bit of Stampin' seal on the back. I'm going to do this with it, just like that. And I'm literally going to build up my box decoration again, just like that. And then this bottom one just here. There we go. And I'll do that one like that. So there are the leaves. I just think they look so effective coming off like this. And then I'll get some Stampin' Dimensionals and pop a couple on the back. Might be able to snip a little bit off some of the edges for this. It doesn't need to have too much, so I'll just pop that there and take the back off. And then I'm going to go in so it covers up some of the bottoms of the leaves and just do that with it. And I'll use a couple of Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of this. Oh, you can see my bad stamping on there. I do that quite frequently and then think, oh, I don't like that stamping, or it's not straight enough. So then I flip it over and do the other side. There we go. And then I'll pop this just like that on the bottom. Nice and straight. And then to finish it off, I'm going to pop some gems. So for this, I was going to use potentially the festive gems. They red and green they're called there, but they're actually festive gems because they've got the lovely gold in. But I fancied a bit of dimension. I'm getting to the end of my pack of the brushed metallic adhesive backs, so I thought, oh, I'll use those because I think they go with the gold nicely as well. So I will just pop a couple of these on. So I've got one I'm going to pop just there. Oh, I might do this in a slightly different place actually. I might do this one like this. There we go, just there. And then the little one just in there. There we go. So those are the finished decorated craft gift boxes. So I'll call them my Christmas craft gift box. And I just think it's such a quick, simple, easy project to do. So effective. And I really hope that you are enjoying it as well. Just to say that the day this video goes out, there is a promotion on where you can get discounts on the stamp sets, the dies, the punches, and the embossing folders within the annual catalogue. It only lasts for 4 days, so I will put a link to it below in the description. But it is a great time to put an order in over the next couple of days. If anyone is interested in purchasing any of the products that I've shown today, or any Stampin' Up products, and they live within any of the countries that Stampin' Up sell to in Europe, please do bear me in mind. If you don't already have a Stampin' Up demonstrator, do follow the links below. I'm always very grateful when people shop with me, and I do send out a lovely thank you pack for you as well. So I am probably going to say bye for now, guys, and happy crafting.